name is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga practice. And this is Ginger, my kitty. She really makes an appearance, so it's kind of exciting for me to have her here. So we won't be using any props today. We'll be doing some stuff on the mat, rising up a little bit, and breathing, feeling good in our bodies. So let's go ahead and start today in a tabletop position. So hands are under our shoulders, knees are under our hips. We're going to come back into a child's pose and then come forward and drop our pelvis towards the mat. So just continue doing these movements, following your breath, kind of warming up our spine. And the next time you come forward, let's slowly drop our pelvis, bending our elbows, lowering all the way down, turning our head to the right. We're going to reach our left arm out with our palm facing down so we can turn on our side into this broken wing pose, bending our right knee. Now your right knee can be straight up or you can let it fall out a little bit. Breathing into this stretch in our shoulder, getting this little twist. And slowly return back to your belly. We're going to do that on the other side. So right arm is out, turning to the left. You can gently push with your left hand, or you can just relax it, maybe letting your knee fall out a little bit as long as you have no pain in your back. And slowly come back to your belly. We're going to come up on our elbows into a Sphinx pose, but walking to the right. So get your elbows where they feel comfortable, relaxing your legs, sort of pressing through your elbows. And we're going to look back towards our right leg. And you can stay just like this, or if you'd like, you can bend your leg and reach back to give yourself a little bit of a quad stretch. And slowly release. Let's move to the left. Same thing, get your arms where they're comfortable. We'll take a few breaths here, pausing, letting our belly sink, looking back slowly towards our back leg. So we're getting this rotation in our neck. And feel free to stay just like this, or if you want to get a little quad stretch, you can reach your left arm back, finding your foot and gently pulling it towards your bottom. Now let's release and return back to center. Pausing here, dropping our chin, breathing into the back of our neck as we gently press through our forearms. And then we're going to slowly walk backwards, coming into tabletop, staying on our forearms. Maybe find a little movement. You can do some little circles. And then we'll tuck our toes, coming up into Dolphin pose. Maybe walk your feet a little bit forward. Pull in your belly as you press your heels towards the mat, pressing through your forearms. And 3 times, we're going to lift one leg at a time. So you decide how much you want to lift the leg, how high you want to lift it. Nice and controlled. Getting the strength through our shoulders. One last time. And then we'll bring our toes together, and 3 times we're going to tap our toes to the side. Now let's slowly drop our knees. Tops of our feet are on the mat as we walk back into a child's pose with our knees closed. And let's sweep our arms behind us, clasping our fingers, reaching our hands up, getting the stretch in our shoulders. And maybe you want to rotate a little bit right and left. And then we'll slowly rise up, keeping our chin tucked. Really enjoying this stretch in the back of our neck and our chest. And release your hands. We're going to take our right hand behind us with our fingers facing out, reaching our left arm up. And then we'll go to the other side 3 times. On this 3rd time, let's pause and hold. Maybe you want to look up. And then we'll go to the left. And release. Ginger is biscuiting on the pillow. Let's walk forward so we can go into a downward facing dog. So keep your knees bent initially so you can press your chest towards your thighs and then slowly extend your heels towards the mat and breathe. Now let's lift our left leg up to the sky, lift our right heel, round our back as we pull our knee in and pause, and then we'll slowly drop that foot in between our hands, coming up on our fingertips, finding a little movement in this runner's pose. Excuse me. Now let's pause. Maybe bring your back foot just a little bit closer, and we're going to slowly drop our heel towards the mat as we straighten our front leg, walking our fingers back. So both feet have our toes pointing forward as we round down. So we're feeling a stretch in our right calf and the front of our left foot. You can be gently pushing with your fingers. And then let's slowly step that right foot up so our feet are shoulder length apart. We're going to come up into a chair pose. So arms are up, weight is in our heels. And keeping our legs where they are, we're going to sweep our arms back and forward. So exhaling as we go back, inhaling as we go forward. And this last time, let's hold our arms back, reaching our fingers back. And then drop our fingers down in front of our feet into a forward fold. Let's take a moment here to breathe. And then we'll step our right foot back. So our feet are hip width distance, our right toes are out. Left knee is over our ankle. We're going to take our time rising up into Warrior One. Arms are up. Maybe you're bringing your right hip forward just a little bit. And then we'll slowly sweep our hands behind us as we straighten our front leg, clasping our fingers, tucking our chin, breathing. You can always shut your eyes if you want to try your balance. Engaging your quads, but keeping that balance between effort and ease. And then very slowly, with our hands staying clasped, we're going to pick up our toes and turn towards the wide edge of the mat. So you can kind of move your feet a little bit. Toes are in, heels are out. Let's go into a forward fold with our fingers clasped. Now you can place your hands down on the mat if you'd like, or you can keep your fingers like this and bend one knee at a time, moving side to side. And then we'll pause in the center, slowly bringing our hands back to our bottom and letting our hands run down our legs, giving ourselves a little gentle massage till we get to our toes. Maybe get a little push on your toes. And then we're going to bring our left hand over and go back into downward facing dog, facing the other way. Let's lift our right leg up into three-legged dog. And then lift that left heel, pulling that right knee towards our nose, pausing, and then dropping that foot in between our hands, coming up on our fingertips in this runner's pose, finding a little bit of movement here. Now we'll slowly straighten our front leg. Our back foot can come a little bit forward as we walk our fingers back, folding down. Once again, feeling the stretch on the front of your right foot and in your left calf muscle. Now let's step our left foot forward so our feet are hip width distance, and rise up into a a chair pose. On an exhale, we'll sweep our arms back, inhaling them forward. Next time they come back, pause, reaching your fingers back, and then slowly folding forward. Relaxing your head. And we're going to step that left foot back with our foot out 45 degrees, pointing out. Feet are hip width distance. We're going to rise up slowly into Warrior One. Arms are up. Now let's sweep our arms behind us as we straighten our front leg, clasping our fingers, tucking our chin, engaging our leg muscles. And then very slowly turn towards the wide edge of your mat. You can move your feet so they're parallel with your toes pointing in. Let's reach our arms up and fold forward. Feel free to bend one knee at a time, or you can stay in that forward fold, always doing what feels right to you. And if you're bending your knees, let's pause and center, bringing our hands to our bottom. Once again, letting them slide down the outside of our legs, giving our toes a little push, bringing our hands to the mat. Let's bring our heels in and our toes out so we can rise up, arms overhead, straightening our legs into star pose. Now let's bring our arms down as we bend our knees, palms together coming up. We'll do this twice more. Now the next time you come up, reach your arms up, maybe look up, and then slowly bend your knees, bringing your palms down. We're going to place our hands on our thighs and dip one shoulder at a time. And then as you come to center, let's do some cat-cows here with our knees bent. Kind of rounding and arching. And then slowly round all the way up, arms up, pausing. Now let's bring our arms down, bring our feet together, shake it out. We're going to come down on our backs with our forearms on the mat, knees are bent, and do some windshield wipers, letting our knees fall right and left. And the next time our knees fall right, let's turn to the right. Now you can keep both of your forearms down, or you can place your right forearm down and reach your left arm up, maybe looking up. And release. Let's go the other way. So our knees are falling to the left, taking our time, turning to the left. Left forearm is down, reaching that right arm up. And slowly return to your back. Let's roll all the way down on our mats, keeping our feet bent. Let's bend them enough so our middle fingers can just graze our heels. We're going to do a few bridges with arm movements. So as you lift your bottom up, we're going to raise or sweep our arms up to our fingertips touch. And then slowly bring our bottom down as our hands come and touch our thighs. So let's continue doing this, following your breath, inhaling and exhaling as you drop your bottom. Now the next time you lift your bottom and your fingers come together, let's pause and hold and breathe. And then slowly drop your bottom and let's bring our hands down towards the middle of our legs. And inhale back up. Exhaling down. And one last time, reaching our bottom up as we press our fingers together, tucking our chin. Maybe you can lift your pelvis a little bit higher. And release it down. Let's clasp one knee at a time, squeezing our knees in and moving a little bit right and left. And then we'll slowly place the bottoms of our feet together. You can have your arms bent to the side with your palms up, or you could lift your arms overhead. Let's take a few breaths here in this final relaxing stretch. Now, one knee at a time, let's raise our knees up, bringing our arms down so we can turn on our side to press up and come into an easy seated pose. Let's bring our hands to heart center and take 3 deep breaths. Let's give ourselves some gratitude today for showing up on our mats to come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. As always, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're feeling good in your bodies and chill like Ginger back there. If you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you liked it. Of course, subscribe to the channel. leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling, and I hope to see you again very soon. Have a beautiful day.